Hello, hello. I'm starting right off with some tips this week so that your next week of healthy living can be as easy as mine was this week. If you keep your kitchen clean, you'll actually be able to use it to prep your meals. If you know you like to snack while you're cooking, just keep a snack nearby that you know is going to work for you and your goals. Figure out what groceries really work for you. I'm a big fan of this baby spinach because it's a great shortcut, and also this particular bagged lettuce mix. It doesn't go bad very fast at all. Keep some quality protein sources around. I really like this tofu from Trader Joe's. It's extra firm and really easy to work with. Don't forget to pick up some flavor shortcuts too. Nobody likes to eat the same old food day after day. Consider giving frozen vegetables a chance, especially the firmer ones like green beans and asparagus. I'm not the only one that thinks these are pretty great. You just can't beat how easily they come together. I added them to my dinner with some sauerkraut for probiotics and some tofu I had already cooked up, and it was a really easy, balanced meal. I am really terrible about drinking water, so I changed my filter on my sink, and I'm doing my best to get 2 or 3 liters a day. And also, plenty of this. It was so soothing. Not sponsored. I feel so much better now when I wake up. I feel like ready to start my day. I don't feel like reaching around for coffee like a hibernating animal. The best reason to work out will always be the way that you feel. Not during, maybe, not right after, maybe not even before. Maybe you sit in your car and you're like, oh, I don't want to be here. But those little cumulative things that build up over time just to help you feel great. I think everybody should have that gift. I think everyone should give that gift to themselves of just being active and doing something that you love and watching yourself get stronger and more energetic. This week was all about just getting it done however I could. But I still had a great week. I really loved this week. I got all of my cardio in, which means that I walked over 20 miles this week. And that might sound like a ton, but all it means is that I walked for about an hour a day. And really, it's not that much to walk for an hour a day, especially if you have company or you're listening to an audiobook. And I'm a big fan of making little miniature baby circuit workouts. So take 2 or 3 moves, maybe 4 moves, put them together and repeat them until your timer runs out. And maybe your timer's set for 1 minute, maybe it's set for 7 minutes, whatever it is, just repeat it until it's run out. I got all of the strength workout content completed, just not in the way that I had wanted to. I really wanted to just get it done in like 2 45-minute blocks, but I ended up just having to squeeze it in, and really there's not a lot of harm done. You know, maybe I'm missing 5% of the benefits that I'm trying to get right now by splitting it up that way. Better than missing 100% of the benefits by skipping it because I waited to find the perfect time to get it done. So one of the most important things to keep in mind when trying to get fit or trying to stay fit is this. Right? You don't have to have a little sparkly sign, but done is better than perfect. And I know I wasted so much time, and I know so many people who've wasted so much time waiting for things to be perfect, waiting to feel perfect or have the perfect amount of time or know the perfect workout. We all live on the same planet. We are all pulled in at least a couple of different directions. You have a lot of things going on besides just working out. So my goal for all of my clients is to have working out become just another thing that you have to do, like brushing your teeth, in order to keep feeling your best and being as healthy as you can, which means you just have to get it done. If you have 10 minutes, if you have 20 minutes, amazing, use it, but use what you have, all right? It's better to do something than to do nothing. Food kind of went the same way as strength did. I ate all the groceries that I bought, but not really in the way that I had planned. But at the end of the day, I'm still eating the same net calories and the same macros that I would, just in different combinations than I thought I would, so it really doesn't matter. I think that's a really healthy way of looking at things, right? Being flexible, like, so what if I used the cheese that I got to make a quesadilla instead of putting it on a pizza, and I put the vegetables in my eggs instead of putting them with my tofu? Like, I'm still eating the same things in a day, just shaking it up. And even though I cut my calories way down from where they were for about the past year, because my macros are balanced and because I'm eating foods that are really nutritionally dense, like whole foods, it's kind of what people refer to as eating clean. I don't really like that term because, like, are you eating dirty if you're not eating clean. I don't think there's anything shameful about eating or that we need to encourage people to have any new kind of negative relationship with food, because there's plenty of that going around. But anyway, long story short, I'm not hungry, right? I was able to cut my food down to where it should be for my current goals and my current nutritional needs, but I'm not hungry as a result because I'm choosing really nutritionally dense foods, so my body doesn't feel like it's lacking any vitamins, any protein, anything like that it needs to be healthy. And I say I cut them down, but I'm still eating about 1,700 calories a day on average right now, which is what's right for my goals. So if you feel like cutting calories is something you need to do, I would really recommend talking to a qualified professional and trying to look at things from the point of view of what do I need to be healthy? What do I need to feel nourished? What do I need to feel energetic for my day? Rather than what's the least I can get away with giving myself to still like sort of survive through my day. I see so many people giving themselves the scraps of life, but life is short and life should be really beautiful because it is so short and you only get one shot at it. So I really love to see my clients and anybody who's watching this try to arrive at a place where you are all about giving yourself the love that you need in the way that you move and what you choose to eat and how you choose to spend your time and who you choose to spend your time with, rather than looking at exercise as punishment for the shameful eating that you're doing. Like, just stop. You know, is your dog shameful when it eats? Like, do you think a child is shameful when it's hungry because it's been playing? No. You know, your brain is the #1 consumer of your calories. So even if you're trying to undereat to shame your body into looking a certain way or moving a certain way, all you're doing is hurting your brain and the muscles and things that you should be preserving to keep yourself healthy and functional and feeling good for your whole long life. And progress-wise, I'm already down yet another ½ inch off my waist, and I'm really not even focusing on my abs when I'm working out, but it's just a measurement that I look to as a real measure of success as far as how my body is handling the stress of all of these changes, because even though it's a positive thing, it's still stressful to your body to change things up and shake up your routine and give it new foods or different movement or whatever. So it's really important to take that at the right pace for you. And that's why I like to check in on the waist measurement for myself and for my clients to make sure that my body is handling things okay and not feeling overwhelmed. So I'm happy to see that change, and I'm looking forward to what's left to come. Thanks for hanging out with me for another week. I want to hear all about how your fitness journey is going, what your goals are, and what you're working on. So please, if you made it this far, drop me a comment below and tell me, what are you doing for workouts this week? Or what healthy fall recipe are you gonna try if you're watching this now? Or like if you're watching it in the future, what healthy spring or summer recipe whenever you are watching this. If you liked this video, as always, I appreciate that thumbs up to know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe so that you can be here with me next week for week 4, when I can do a full 1-month check-in and see how things are going. The good, the bad, all of it. Have a healthy week.